Hi, this is the video explanation of our Excel sheets for our further math assignment. Our names are Ziying, Amberlyn, and Leong, and our class is FMEPO 604. So, I'm Amberlyn, and I'll be starting off first with part 1 of the video. This is the loan repayment table. For the first month, I started with inputting the value of $375,000 as the principal, which is the 75% remainder of the cost of the flat after the down payment. The amount of monthly interest on unpaid balance would be the interest rate of 2% of the principal. Hence, I use a formula which is equals to 0.02 divided by 12, which is the 12 months of the year, multiplied with the principal, C3. Next, for the regular monthly payment, it's always 3450.50, so I left it as that. For the amount of payment of principal, I use the regular monthly payment minus the amount of monthly interest on unpaid balance and rounded it off. I did so using this formula, round E3 minus D3, comma 0. 0 is to round it off to 0 decimal, which is the nearest whole number. To get the new principal, I use the original principal minus the amount of payment of principal. Hence, I use C3 minus F3. Since the starting of the second month is the first month new principal, I use C4 is equals to G3. All these values are dragged down to follow the order. Except for the F column because of round-off error. This is because based on the Word document, only the first value of this column was rounded up. If not, the principal would be a different value, as seen. 175 instead of 174. However, the values following that in the F column weren't rounded up to a whole number. And if they were, we will get a remaining principal of 1 due to round-off error, as can be seen. Therefore, because of rounding error, we decide to leave it as this. The first value being rounded off to a whole number, but the rest of the values not being rounded off. Eventually, the principal ends off as 0 on the 120th month. That's all from me. I'll now be passing my time on to Ziying, who will be doing part 2 and 3 of the video.
Thank you, Amberlyn. My name is Ziying, and now I will explain the formulas I've used in Excel to calculate the monthly payment and the number of months needed to pay the loan. So, how do I calculate the monthly payment, and what formula did I use in Excel to calculate the monthly payment? As you can see in this picture, monthly payment is equals to L times bracket 1 minus R over R minus R to the power of n plus 1 close bracket. So L in this case is loan amount, R is equals to 1 over 1 plus I, N is the number of months, and I is equals to annual interest divided by 12%. So I have inputted this formula into Excel, as you can see in the formula bar, and by inputting the values that you want that is according to what you have paid, you'll be able to find the monthly payment. So, for example, let's assume the property price to be $450,000. So you have to write in $450,000 right here. So how do we calculate monthly payment? Let's assume the annual interest rate to be 2.5%. Repayment period around probably 10 years. And once you're done entering your values, click enter, and the monthly payment values will come up. So for our next formula that I input in Excel to help us find the number of months needed to pay the loan, you can see it in this picture. So N is equals to loan, open bracket 1 minus L, bracket 1 minus R, close bracket, over PR, close bracket, over loan R. So N in this case is the number of months, L is the loan amount, R is equals to 1 over 1 plus I, PR, so it's P times R. P is the monthly payment, and ln R. So in order to find the number of months needed to pay the loan, you will have to know what is your monthly payment. And again, how do we use the calculator to find the number of months needed to pay the loan? Let's assume the property price to be $450,000 again. The same interest rate of 2.5%. And lastly, let's give our monthly payment a simple and nice number, $2,500. Let's assume it. So once you're done, you can click enter, and the number of months needed to pay the loan will appear in this value, in this row. So it's around 158 months, and in order to find the number of years, it's basically around 158 months divided by 12, which is equal to 13, around 13, as you can see in the formula bar. And so that is how you use our calculators, and these are the formulas that I've input in Excel.
This is the end of our video demonstration. Thank you for watching.